Hey guys, Multiclass Gamer here. Welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. In the last episode, we helped Medley get across a huge gap, and then we got across that gap ourselves because we can't let Medley go off by herself to the most dangerous area of Dragon Roost Island, especially in these conditions. So we're going to follow after her. And that leads us to the first official dungeon in the entire game, Dragon Roost Cavern. Now, given that this is the first the first dungeon of the entire game, that means it's going to be linear and very straightforward and easy. So, that being said, I'm not going to use my guidebook for this dungeon because it is so pathetically easy. I'm not going to need it at all. Because literally, if you just follow where the dungeon takes you, you'll run into everything you need to. You'll probably backtrack like 2 or 3 times at the most, and it's not really that big of backtracking. Now, I love using... I apologize if I overuse the jump attack, the jump attack a lot, but I just like to do that because it, it causes enemies to, be more vulnerable. How do I put this correctly? It makes them unable to counterattack, I don't know, like bokoblins at least, because it knocks them backwards, and that means that, they're not able to attack me as much. I don't know. I can't really put my strategies into words, I guess. That's pretty much how I put it. Anyways, as you can see, those these are called Deku Sticks, and a lot of the gimmicks in this dungeon will require you to use Deku Sticks and light torches, like I just did there. And if you just remember that, you'll get through pretty much every puzzle in this dungeon. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty much 90% accurate there. So with that, you get small keys. Small keys are found in every single dungeon's entire game, and they can only be used in the dungeon that you found them in. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong there. Whatever, it doesn't matter either way. Because you get the same amount of, small keys that you need in order to get through the dungeon, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, we're gonna knock through this board. Yeah, these boards here. And yes, you'll run into rooms like this very often. Actually, I think this is the only room in the entire dungeon that's like this. But yeah, you basically just have this this huge room that the entire dungeon centers around, and there's lava at the bottom of it, so you don't want to... Obviously, you want to avoid lava, but you're going to be running into a lot of that in this dungeon. And a lot of rupees, too. A lot more than you need, obviously. I obviously don't need any more rupees than I have right now. I need to start spending them, too. I don't know why I always forget to do that, but pretty soon we will be spending a lot of rupees, so don't worry about that. And plus, also, it won't take long for us to encounter expansions to our wallets, so don't worry about that either. There we go. You're not going to be limited to 200 rupees for that long, don't worry. Speaking of falling to lava... You know what? That wasn't my fault. That was the Keese's fault, which is, by the way, that's what those guys are called. They're called Keeses. So, there you go. Sometimes a neat little trick you can do is just, you can go ahead and roll, and that will cause Link to... And Link will still jump whenever he reaches the, Actually, will he? I don't think he will, actually. If I get across the street... Yeah, there we go. He still jumps, even though it doesn't make any logical or physical sense. But... So we're just going to ignore the Keeses, and we're going to continue on. Yeah, Keeses are basically bats, pretty much what they are. Yeah, but even the enemies that resemble regular animals in real life, they're not, so don't be mistaking them. But even then, I still think... I find bats to be kind of dangerous, too, but that means I won't go out of my way to kill them like I do in this game. Okay, so anyways, now these pots that have water drops of water on them, they actually have water inside of them, and you can use them to create these... I was just standing in lava there, and I didn't get knocked up into the air. What the heck is up with that, man? Anyways, whenever you get this cutscene opening treasure chest, means there's something important there. In this particular case, we have the dungeon map. As you can see, they just hand the stuff right to you. It's right in plain sight. It's really not that difficult to miss stuff, or not difficult to find everything here. Okay, so thankfully they give you plenty of these water bases, so don't worry about running out of them. Anyways, yeah, we'll just climb up here. Now, in here, in this up here we have our very first choo-choo. Don't... Thank you. I guess you could counterattack them as well, or parry attack them, whatever it's called. Yeah, that was basically a choo-choo right there. And normally, whenever you find these guys, they will drop choo-choo jelly, which can be useful, but not really. Like, it is useful, I guess, early on in the game if you want to use it, if you want to exploit it, but there's a certain thing you'll be getting later on in this game that makes it completely obsolete and useless. It really does. So just don't worry about getting that. Because, this Cavern here has a very useful sword. And also a joy pendant. But goblins will generally drop joy pendants. In fact, every single monster in this type game has their specific drops that they have. You know, like choo-choo jellies. Choo-choos have choo-choo jelly. Goblins have joy pendants, and so on and so forth. And those are the only enemies we can. Dude, I want to use that big sword to attack these guys. Whatever, fine. Just do this. I can scare them easily. Excuse me for trying to be all fancy here. Anyways, there's some red chew jelly. Keeping your spoils bag. This gelatinous goo comes from deep within red choo-choos. It is effective as a cure for exhaustion, but it can't be used in its current state. Yeah, see, that's another thing that makes them kind of useless, that they can't be used, you know, in the state that you find them in. Okay, we're gonna want to... Actually, I don't suppose this could possibly do it for us. Yeah, yes it does. Okay, so you have to use this giant sword in order to get through the boarding here. For that, you get a small key, yeah. Which pretty much just gets you out of this room, pretty much is all it does. Or no, it doesn't. No, it does not. Whatever. These guys go down one hit, they're very simple. They're even more basic than the goblins, actually, if I must be honest. Because they only take like 2 hits, and goblins take like maybe 5 hits, I think. Alright, so... go ahead and heal myself here. Then we're going to, I guess, you know what? Oh, actually, no, don't throw away all those rocks, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't be a fool like I was being. Throw rocks at these bombs. That's the only way you'll be able to actually activate them in order to destroy that boulder right there. Alright. Now, also with your sword, you can destroy these skulls here, but I have no motivation to do that, considering I'm fully healed and I have more rupees than I can handle right now. I apologize about that. I had to take a sip of water there. Sip of water. Oh, that jerk! He managed to get hit right before whatever. Fine. Oh yeah, there's the parry attack on Choo-Choo, I guess. Pretty much every enemy has a unique parry attack animation, and that's what the parry attack is for the Choo-Choos. But let's just say that it's not always going to be effective against them, and also let's just say that this will be important later, but you can't do anything about it right now. So we're going to ignore that, but there is something important behind it, so you're going to want to remember that for later. This is one of those rare cases where you do have to backtrack in this dungeon. So, oh god! Oh jeez. How did that not count as a hit right there? He should have hit me. He literally landed a hit on me, it didn't count apparently, whatever. Please die, thank you. There we go. So the rest of these are just rupees, whatever, who cares. Now, like this Deku Stick, and once again, like I said, pretty much Deku Sticks will solve pretty much any puzzle in this dungeon. It's that simple of a dungeon, like I said. Anyways, on to the next door. Next room, I should say. Okay, what we got out here? Oh, great. I don't really have any positive memories of this room, but whatever. I always thought that was hilarious. Okay, actually, right here you're going to be careful. In fact, actually, just go ahead and ignore this guy. If you can, without killing yourself, jeez. Okay, my throat's really annoying me right now. Okay, anyways, just go ahead and do this. There we go. Now get off of the bridge. Okay. There we go. That works. Just knock him off the side. That actually makes you feel better about the last time. very happy indeed. Now watch for this fire that's coming out of this lava that's spewing out of that hole there. It can actually get pretty dangerous here. So these guys right here, I forgot what they're called actually. Crap, I totally forgot what they're called. But you're gonna want to kill them actually. And you probably would have wanted that feather, but unfortunately we're not going to get it that time. But don't worry, you'll be fine playing those enemies. But you are going to want to collect as many of those feathers as you possibly can, because they're going to be useful for a side mission later on. Side quest. Okay. Now, as long as you're not in front, directly in front of the fire, you'll be fine. Like even before it's spewing out. Like when it's spewing out that small amount of fire right there, that's not going to help. That's not going to hurt me at all. It's only going to hurt me if I'm staying directly in that, you know, that big spire comes out. So don't worry about that. Now this boulder here is blocking our next door, so we're going to have to get creative here. We're going to have to, you know, slide over to the side here. My throat is getting really, really dry, and I've only been recording like 2 episodes here, so it's kind of frustrates me. I have to, well actually yeah, it kind of makes sense because I was actually, my voice was kind of, my voice was used a lot earlier because I was, you know, playing a lot of video games and whatnot earlier. I had some friends over. We had some great times playing 1-2 Switch and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Good times right there, good times. Okay, so now we're back inside. We're going to first, we're going to want to pull this one out. And then... how do I want to go about this? Well, actually, we could just do this. There you go. I've already created a stair to the very top here. Okay. And now we got rats right here. Okay, fine, we'll humor. MCG, have you seen any filthy thieves rats around? Actually, I think that's the King of Red Lions right there speaking, so I don't need to voice that. I know they are annoying, but keep your wits about you. They are only rats. If you spread bait near their nest, they may share their store treasure with you. Why don't you try it? Okay, why not? I don't think they have anything useful for us, but we'll go ahead and do this. So we'll open up your bait bag, get your all-purpose bait, and this is one of the first uses we'll ever have. Well, the first use we'll ever have of it, and wow, thanks a lot. They stole 20 rupees from us, but if you leave some bait right here, they'll leave you alone. In fact, they'll also sell you stuff. Delicious. Hey, I got something real good I'll sell you, for real. What'll it be for you? So, all we can buy from them really is the same stuff that you can get from the Beetle shop ship, and fortunately I'm still stocked up fully on everything. Yeah. Carry no more, greedy ain't ya? Bring me more sometime more. But I think once you do that, they'll leave you alone for good, so hopefully... Well, maybe not for good, but just in this room, I guess. Notice that they did leave you alone permanently after you did that, though, but whatever. One can dream, right? Yeah. Alright, I think this actually contains the compass. I don't want that, actually. Yep, there's the compass. Okay. Alright. So now we're in this room. You want to grab one of these jaws here. Actually, you can just destroy them like that. And then light a Deku Stick on fire. And then you're going to want to position yourself so you can throw it. Not drop it, throw it! Jeez, I wish I paid attention to my action commands, jeez. Okay, so it's A to throw. So I'm going to stand directly in front of it. There you go. That'll give you access to that treasure chest, which I'm pretty sure contains a small key, actually. So you really want to get that. Ah, now I gotta blow my nose. Jeez, I can't just do recording at all. There's always something wrong. It's either my throat or my nose. It's so irritating. You know? Normally, I know I have the potential to just sit down and record for a while, but today's not one of those days. But this was a day that I had to set aside to record for my, you know, for my 3-day weekend, which I had by accident because I got sick on Friday morning, which really sucks. But whatever. That's just my luck. That's just my luck in life, I guess. That's just my luck. Okay, I'm not gonna do this over here. No way, no how. Take that. There we go. Okay, I'm probably not gonna get the feather this time either. Of course I'm not. Yeah, you're just gonna drop it right over the ledge like you always do. So I can gain back those rupees I lost in those stupid rats. There we go. So yeah, for probably the only time in the entire game, the small key is not in a chest. Go figure. Okay, so now that you're in this dark room right here, you're going to want to prepare yourself by lighting a Deku Sticks. We're going to go ahead and do that. And you're going to be dealing with a lot of keys in this room as it is. It's a dark room. It's in a cave, so obviously you're going to deal with rat-like enemies. But it helps if you throw your Deku Stick at them. It'll take care of some of them. Now later on, you're going to run into actually flaming keys, like keys that are always on fire, so just be aware of that. There's not really any way to officially deal with them, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter right now. And inside there, we have a joy pendant. Yeah, you're going to run into moments like this all the time where you pick up, where it looks like you pick up something awesome, and then it turns out to be just a joy pendant. And those are going to be the moments that you're not going to be writing about as far as this game goes. Okay, that's right. That's why you got burn it up. That's right. And apparently, one of the jars respawn there. That's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. There we go. And might as well pick up and take it with us, anyways. Cause why not? You never know what puzzle you may solve in doing so. Like that one I just solved right there by doing the exact same thing I've been doing throughout this entire dungeon. Okay, so now we're in a different area of this room entirely. And actually, yeah, we're much higher up now. Okay. I will take it. And I'll also go and blow my nose because it's really irritating me right now. It took a good 2 or 3 minutes to do that. Jeez. Got like crap out. Sorry, I won't even go into detail about it. Anyways, all I have to do is just cross this bridge right here and then you can move on. That's it. Or, well, looks like we got some business to take care of in this room, do we? Alright, well, it'd be nice if I pull my sword out, dude. Now, oh, for some reason I thought that, okay. I have to already attack this guy. This guy got good reflex, that's all. It sure took a while attacking me there, jeez, okay. Well, they are level 1 compuers as well, so just keep that in mind. So that being said, they'll likely just walk up to you and not do anything at first. Now, sometimes these pots will contain bokoblins, so if you destroy seemingly all the bokoblins in the room and it doesn't allow you to escape, that's probably why. Someone's in the pots right now. Stupid potheads. I should have made that joke with that lady on Outset Island that was carrying the pot in her head. And I seriously just burped in the middle of talking. I seriously just do that. Like, dude, seriously, it's so gross. So disgusting. I ain't doing that on YouTube, man. Enough about that. Yeah, that's obviously not my day to record, so I'm gonna have to stop recording after this episode, which is pretty unfortunate too, because I could have gotten a lot of work done. Man. Okay, then. You need to just die. Unfortunately, one jump attack's not gonna do that for you. Oh, you decided to go with the more powerful weapon, eh? And she hit on me there. That was only a quarter of my health right there. I wonder if that would have been any different if it was a more powerful enemy. Like a more powerful bokoblin or something. Okay. So we're going to grab our joy pendant, and then we're going to light this torch right here. That will not, that's not necessarily, well, actually, yeah, it contains something very important, so we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it, dude. Because why not? Alright. Should know my throat would be still having issues this late after, even this long after I got better from being sick. But that's what I get, you know? I'm sure next week I'll be in a lot better shape to record. Obviously this week I'm going to have to start recording my next Let's Play at some point. I'll just say it's on the Nintendo 64. And the reason why I couldn't record it was because it won't work with composite. or component. Component, yeah. It only works with composite in its video, so I'll have to get a capture card that works with it, which sucks. Okay, so yeah, we got ourselves a treasure chart, basically, so... Once again, as I mentioned before, you can't really do anything about them quite yet. You will be able to after this dungeon, though. You will be able to. But at any rate... we're coming up on about 25 minutes here, at least recording-wise, but after all the time I had to cut, it's going to be less than that. So, but still, regardless, we're going to end things off here. So, next time on Let's Play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, we're going to go through a story and continue on through hopefully the rest of Dragon Roost Cavern, but who knows at this point. Who knows. See you guys, and thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. And sorry very much about my commentary in this episode. It's just been, it's my nose and my throat and my, you know, yeah, pretty much those two things combined that are the issue. Alright, thank you, goodbye.